Willow Springs. It's in Southern California. It's out in the high desert. It's 2.5 miles around. It's 9 turns. It is considered the fastest road course in the United States. From turn 4 all the way to turn 8 and 9, you're in excess of 100 miles an hour.
When you're shooting high speed, it's down to a split second. You're going for one particular moment. So everybody's concentrated on getting something that lasts a quarter of a second. It can take a lot of organization to make that little moment happen.
On this shoot we have a helicopter, we have 2 Russian armed camera cars, we have the R8s that came from Audi and crew from pretty much all over the world coming in for this. So it's quite intricate and a lot of pieces have to come together.
We've got over 17 cameras and we're ranged from everything from an Arri Alexa to an iPhone and everything in between basically.
And they're all HD cameras, which is quite typical for these days for commercial shoots.
The first thing that I think about is in terms of framing and how we're going to shoot it, location. Also particularly working out with my first AD the shooting schedule during the day.
When you come out on a track, and you have helicopters and you have tracking vehicles and you're moving at 90 miles an hour, you don't get that luxury of rehearsal time.
We're putting on the GoPro array, which will make a really cool dolly shot that'll start at the engine and go all the way inside the car to the driver's face. You can stop and start where you want. You can go slowly, then go quickly, stop and then go again. You can use any part of the shot anytime you want.
The helicopter, it's an A-Star 350 B2, and the camera that we carry is a Cineflex. It's fully gyro stabilized, so regardless of the turns that we do, the weather that we have, the wind that might be present on our shoot day, that's really the gem here, is that camera, regardless of what I'm doing with the aircraft, stays dead rock steady.
It's exciting. The first time you ever do it, you're a little bit shocked at what these pilots are capable of and what they're doing. And it's pretty distracting because sometimes the skids can be, 10 feet off your windshield and you're going right by them. So it's exciting.
When we're running a shoot like this, we're in communication with every car, with the safety personnel on the ground, with the helicopter.
There's an understanding, there's a logic there. We will work out what we need to do on the track. If we've plotted it all out, it more or less falls into place.
Okay guys, well, I want to get in front of you. We're going to bring the arm around to the back.
Copy that.
And communication's key. You talk to the precision drivers, you talk to the ultimate arm drivers, just let them know to keep that arm down because we're going to make a low pass. And then they come back and they tell me, arm is down on the camera, we're all working together. It takes a team for sure.
I drive a Porsche Cayenne Turbo. It has a 16-foot gyro-stabilized arm on it with a 3-axis head. The arm can spin 360 degrees. It can tilt while in motion.
Where I'm operating the camera, which is at the end of the Russian arm, there's a separate operator who's operating the arm, which is going up and down and left and right, and he's working in conjunction with the driver in the pursuit vehicle.
You just have to be very aware of your surroundings and still stay tight to the vehicle, because a lot of times we're shooting real tight shots at high rates of speed and trying to keep it safe.
And sometimes when you least expect it, you'll get an interesting shot or an interesting framing, or the 2 cars will come together in a way you hadn't planned. So I like to be open to those aspects. But I think if you're all focused on getting the shot you want, other things fall into place. Honestly, this is not work for me, this is pure enjoyment.